Mr. Brown, we're ready for the music.
I'm Diana, and I'm here with Dominic and Mr. Brown on GPNN, the official news of the Grand Park Lions. Today is Tuesday, September 19th.
Good evening, Grand Park Lions.
It's a terrific Tuesday. GPNN would like to thank Miss Walker, Miss Leidy, and Mr. Smith for all their hard work and dedication to our school, students, and staff. Way to rule.
All right, did you know that the book fair is still open? Yes, you do, because you went there earlier. And stop by to buy books. The book fair closes September the 22nd, this Friday at noon. So students, go in there and get those books. Buy some books for your teachers, for your classmates, and for yourselves.
It is Hispanic Heritage Month. We'll be announcing the fact every day next week on GPNN. Listen up so that you can answer trivia on an upcoming Friday during lunch and have a chance to win an authentic Hispanic treat like candy, chips, and more.
So yeah, that's going on already. So Anchor 3, finish it up so we can get the admin on here that they're excited. Okay, I'll say it. We're going to have a terrific back to school night. Miss Walker, Miss Leidy, Mr. Smith, go ahead and take it away.
All right, I think Mr. Brown and Anchors, I was super excited and ready, welcoming all of our parents to our back to school night. Also, our special guest, our school board rep, Mr. Justin Wilt. Thank him so much for joining us today. But I tell you what, parents, we are super excited that you are here with us for our first back to school night and Title I night of the school year. My name is Mrs. Walker, and I am the proud principal here at Grand Park. And I have with me my awesome admin team.
Good evening. I'm Miss Leidy, proud assistant principal at Grand Park Middle School.
And I am Mr. Smith. I'm the other assistant principal here and very excited to see you all tonight.
All right. So thank you all so much for joining us. It is our Title I night. We are a Title I school. This is year 2. And I have to tell you, it has been a successful year 2. And we have Mrs. Boyce here to join us to tell you a little bit about Title I and to open up our official school year. Over to you, Boyce. You're muted.
Sorry, welcome everyone. My name is Mrs. Boyce, and as Ms. Walker said, I am the Title I math teacher here, and I just want to give you a little bit of information about Title I. This is our Title I annual meeting and back to school night. Title I, what is Title I? Title I is given to us by the number of students that we have here who receive financial assistance. The ESSA, Every Student Succeeds Act, tells us who we're going to target on, and this tells you what we're targeting this year: reading, math, absenteeism, English proficiency, and the graduation rate. And those are what we target for the entire county. These are the student groups that we can focus on: all students, Hispanic, Black students, white students, Asian students, students with disabilities, English learners, and economically disadvantaged. And although we're working with all students, our focus for our school-wide goals this year are the English language learners and the students with disabilities in reading and math. And we are working on increasing our student voice with our two-way communication with our parents. And we will be using school status for that. Parents, for you to keep up with your students, please, and what they are doing here, please check Parent View. We will have conference days, or you can call the school to schedule a conference for your child. You can send an email, you can call and speak to your the teachers that your students have, and you will get information from school status. Those are the ways that we will be using communication this year. Ms. Gonzalez is here, and she's just gonna translate for me.
You want me to start at the slide you were just on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. ¿Cómo me mantengo actualizado sobre el progreso del estudiante? Usamos Parent View, la libreta de calificaciones, de asistencia y acceso a la comunicación. 10 reuniones dentro de la dirección escolar. Las familias pueden programar una reunión con los maestros de su hijo en cualquier otro momento durante el año escolar. Usamos Parent View, usamos los correos electrónicos, llamadas telefónicas, visitas al hogar y notas son otras formas en las que las familias y maestros se comunican.
And ways that you can help us at home: talk to your send your students to school every day. It is very important that they are here. If they're not here, then they're not going to learn. Make sure you have the things that they need. You can check Parent View, but make sure they have their book bags, their agenda, their folder, that their computers are charged up every day, and that if they have any homework, that they do it. Talk to your child about the school day. What is it they enjoyed the most? What is it they did not like? Anything they need from you to be successful. Make sure their homework is completed, and read and do some kind of math every day with them.
Las maneras de que ustedes le pueden ayudar en la casa es que ustedes manden a sus estudiantes a la escuela todos los días, que también chequen su cuenta de Parent View, que chequen las mochilas, que hablen con su estudiante a ver cómo le fue el día, también que usted chequee que su tarea esté completa y que ellos trabajen en toda su tarea todos los días.
Okay, so tonight what you will do in period 1.
Hoy lo que van a hacer en el periodo 1.
Make sure you've signed in. If you have not, the teacher will have the sign-in sheet for you to sign in.
Asegúrese que haya firmado en esta hoja.
They will also give you our policy. This is a policy, the school policy, Title I policy that we came up with last year for family engagement. So if you look over that, you can look over it this evening. If it's anything that you think we need to change, you can let the teacher know, send me an email, send your teacher an email about any changes you think need to be made to our policy.
También las maestras le van a dar la póliza del título 1. Si hay algo que ustedes creen que necesitan cambiar, nos pueden dejar saber.
Okay, also on that policy, I have the important dates that we have. These are tentative, but we will only change them if we have to. So we have our meeting tonight. On November the 8th, we are having our 60th anniversary, and that's going to be our language arts and social studies night. On November the 20th, we're having a career fair here. December the 14th is our specialty night. March 19th will be our math and science night, and then our summer thrive will be May the 29th. And again, you will get plenty of information before these dates, but you do have this on your policy, on the back of your policy, so that you will have this with you. We do have a countywide Title I camp, and it is we are working diligently to get that ready for you on Saturday, October the 14th. Information has already gone out, so please, if you are available on that day, please come out to see us. And again, the registration was sent out last week, and we'll send it out again, and you have until October the 5th to sign up for that.
En la hoja que le van a dar tienen las fechas importantes. Hay una reunión en septiembre, la de hoy, y hay la de noviembre 8, la de diciembre 14 y la de marzo 19. También han mandado información sobre el campamento familiar, que es octubre 14. Le van a estar mandando más información sobre el campamento familiar.
And something else you will get in period 1 is the our Title I compact. That again, we came up with that last year. So please take that home. It has a student agreement, a family parent agreement, and a teacher staff agreement. So look over that with your students, see that they agree with everything that is there, that you all as parent and guardians agree with everything that is there. And again, if it's anything you think we need to change, just let us know.
También le estarán dando esta hoja que dice diferente información sobre los estudiantes, sobre el familiar, sobre el personaje que trabaja aquí. Si hay algo que ustedes creen que necesita cambiar, solo nos dejan saber y lo cambiamos.
And we're also, you have surveys up, you have this QR code up in the classrooms that you were in. Please make sure you tell us how we did tonight, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, and it also has information for you to give us things you would like for us to do for the rest of this school year. So before you leave this evening, please take time to fill out that survey. It will only take you a couple of minutes.
También tenemos este enlace para que ustedes lo llenen sobre qué les gustó de este día, qué no les gustó, qué podemos mejorar, y solo va a tardarse unos segundos.
And parents and guardians, thank you very much. You are your child's first teachers, and we truly appreciate it. We're going to work together this year to have a very successful year. And if there's anything that we can do for you, please reach out to us. We look forward to working with you this year.
Sorry. Padres, muchas gracias. Estamos muy contentos. Ustedes son los primeros maestros de los estudiantes y esperemos que este año sea un buen año.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Boyce, and also Ms. Gonzalez. Parents, we need your feedback. So please take out time to do that survey today. We will give you reminders. So at this time, we are going to share a little bit of information that will give you the current state of Grand Park Middle School. Right now, we are super excited that our school is making some gains. So we are going to transition to our next slide. And Miss Leidy is going to tell you a little bit backstory, especially for our sixth graders that's entering Grand Park this year.
Grand Park proudly serves the Triangle and Dumfries communities and consists of a very diverse student population. We are a math and science specialty school. We have site-based Signet gifted program that gives students an opportunity to participate. And we have other programs that offer a CTE course through Encore rotation. We have an awesome sports here at Grand Park, drama club, sewing club, pep club, and so much more.
We do. So this is where we are now. Of course, for the past 3 years, this is some data here for reading and math. Right now for the reading SOL pass rate, in the past, pre-COVID 2018, 2019, as you all can see, our scores were a little bit higher, 73% in our reading. And then, of course, last year it is 65%. Please keep in mind, 65% did show a slight decline. However, please remember that testing did not occur due to our pandemic, but we are slowly trying to make gains there. Our current data for reading, we are currently our sixth graders of 63% roughly, seventh grade 62%, and eighth grade 63%, 0.8. So if it was rounded, it would be 64%. For math, same thing. We were at an 84% pre-COVID. And then, of course, our current state last year was at a 55%, which was still higher than our county level. So we did show a decline previously. However, we are on an incline for this school year. We have made gains with our math. Currently, for this past year, sixth grade, 56.5%, seventh grade, 59.5%, and eighth grade, 56.8%. We're still slightly above where the county was. As you know, the pandemic did occur. We did take a learning loss. However, we are making gains. Also, please make sure you listen to any announcements that's coming out for tutoring opportunities, because we are still trying to close that gap. And as Mrs. Boyce stated, our focus this year is still in reading and math, but we're going to target down on our subgroups. But we'll move it over to Mr. Smith to tell you a little bit more.
Thank you, Ms. Walker. So our commitments here at Grand Park, they align with the county commitments. So there are 4 major commitments. Number 1 is learning and achievement for all students. And that looks at our academics and how we're supporting students in the classroom and after school. Next, we have positive climate and culture, which is just, giving students a voice, allowing students to feel welcome in the building and having a trusted adult. And of course, we have family and community engagement, which this is an example tonight where we have you all here with us, getting to learn more about our school. As Ms. Boyce mentioned earlier, we'll continue to have engagement nights throughout the year, just to support our programs here and just how we can build our relationship with you all families. And then we have the last one, which is organizational coherence, which is just making sure from the county level to the school level that we're just all on the same page, because the ultimate goal is to support our students and help them grow academically and behaviorally. Our core values here at school, we believe in equity, inclusivity, innovation, integrity, resiliency, and well-being. So again, we really appreciate you all being here tonight and joining with us and partnering and helping your students succeed and get ready for that next step.
All right, and so our priorities and goals from our CRP are to focus on increasing English language learners and students with disabilities in math, as well as in reading and writing. We will increase how students feel empowered, supported, and engaged with a strong sense of belonging, focusing on student voice. We are increasing our parent and community engagement with our two-way communication, school status. Parents, I know you are enjoying those text messages and email we're sending on a regular basis from school status.
Right, because we do want to continue to keep you updated on what is going on here at the park. Also, all of these pictures that you are seeing, they are from past family engagement nights. Last year was our first year with family engagement nights, and we averaged easily over 200 families. And we are looking forward to having and collaborating with you more, because you're going to help us reach our goal. We're going to continue to align our student tasks to ensure that these standards are here in the classroom. We're going to collaborate. Our teachers meet weekly in collaborative learning teams. We're going to continue with our reading, math, and family nights. Also, we have an awesome reward system, PBIS. Students get real incentives and also have incentive days. We're going to continue to promote this regular communication, and we want to hear from you. The only part that we want is your honest feedback. Whatever feedback you do give us, we listen. So please take out time today to do that survey. We are going to continue with our quarterly family and community engagement nights. But without you, we can't reach our goals. So our continuous improvement plan is strictly geared towards our students and connecting our families. We truly thank you for joining us tonight. So at this time, this portion of the back to school night is going to stop, because it's going to give you just the right time before we transition to second block. But now we're going to turn it over to our awesome teachers. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight. All right, Mr. Brown, you close it out. We're going to wave them out and give them over to our teachers.
Everybody, y'all have a great night.
Have a great night.